I noticed that recently I got a little H symbol, the HubPages H, on my profile picture. I've also noticed that there's an E on some people's profile picture. Simone, what's that E stand for?
E is for elephant, which actually is a total lie. Actually, E on HubPages is for elite. And elite means that that hubber that has a little E right there, or is it here? Somewhere. Yeah, whatever. If they have an E on their picture, they're part of one of the HubPages Elite programs, which means that they have been officially sanctioned by HubPages staff and moderators as a sort of ambassador of HubPages and a special program. So let's go over some of the programs that the elite hubbers are involved with. Do you want to go over some of them? I'll start. One of them is Hub Nuggets.
Yes, Hub Nuggets that we just talked about recently about for new hubbers. Right?
Yes, for highlighting great hubs by new hubbers.
Okay.
Another one is Hub Greeters. It's also associated with.
And I've done some greeting as well. So once you become elite or you become somebody who HubPages trusts, you can start greeting new hubbers on HubPages, which is kind of a fun experience.
It totally is.
You can see there's on your profile page, if you're an elite member, you can see new people and you can say, "Welcome to HubPages."
Exactly. Really yeah. So I mean, Robin just mentioned that these elite hubbers have slightly different features that they see on their profile. That's one of the big things that distinguishes, because obviously anyone can welcome someone new to HubPages and say, "Oh, hi, welcome, can I help you?" And a lot of hubbers do that aren't elite, but when you are an elite hubber, there are some perks, and you get some cool tools and stuff like that. The final the final elite program for hubbers is called HubMob. It's a very small team of people, but each week they select a new topic for people to write about. I think, we've had like cancer awareness, Valentine's Day gifts, and great Halloween costumes, and, safety in the kitchen. I mean, all sorts of amazing topics, and they're all search friendly. So, we talk a lot about picking a good title and picking a good topic, and each week the HubMob team gets together and they think of a great topic, they create an image, and they create a sticky thread in the forum that shares that topic, and then hubbers can all get together and write about it.
Yeah.
So if you're having writer's block, or you want to write about something in a group instead of just alone, and you kind of want to bounce off ideas with other people, HubMob is a great way to go.
Yes.
And you don't have to be a new hubber to be involved. So it's, Hub Greeters and Hub Nuggets are both for newbies, but HubMob is really for experts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
So say you want to be a Hub Elite member. You want that special E, you want some cool features on your profile, and you just kind of want like the props of being one of the officially sanctioned hubbers. What's one of the basic requirements that one would need?
Well, I'd assume you'd have to be a great writer on HubPages.
Exactly, yes. So, if you are writing grammatically stilted stuff on HubPages, it may be really funny, and it may even be a joke, but because you're kind of officially representing HubPages, we might not want to go with you, just because, you gotta be like an upstanding, like the village drunk may be a great friend to have, but you don't want him to be like your mayor or like your ambassador for like the Olympics or something.
Yes. So I assume you also have to be on HubPages for a certain amount of time. Even if you're writing great hubs for 3 months, you need to prove yourself a little bit more.
Yeah. So we have a minimum 6-month requirement, just because, sometimes people come, and even if they're great hubbers, they'll become a greeter, we'll do like all the stuff that we need to do to set up their accounts, and then they'll kind of disappear. And we just want to make sure that you're a more committed member of the community before we ask, extra things. Because being an elite hubber is also a responsibility. I mean, we expect you to be involved with whatever team you're involved with, and if you aren't ready to do that, it's probably not the best thing for you. So another big requirement, I think, is that you have to follow the rules on HubPages. So if you've been moderated or banned from the forums or done something that involves you may be making a mistake, even if it was a totally innocent one in the past 6 months. You might want to wait a little bit longer before you apply. Yeah. And those are the biggest requirements. So if someone wants to become an Elite member, what they need to do is send an email to Maddie, who's our moderator extraordinaire. I mean, if she can't answer a question,
Nobody can.
yeah, really, really nobody can. So yeah, if you're interested more in seeing who the Elite members are on Hub Nuggets and Hub Mob and Moderators teams, go to hubpages.com/elite, and you'll see all of the